Gaming like a noob. Hello and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm a noob and I call myself S04E17. And if you're subscribed to the channel, I say thank you very much. If you're not, then you really should. And moving on. It's Thursday. It's Manchester United. We're going to start with the quarter-final in the FA Cup and see if we can get any further in this cup. We're going to play West Bromwich at home. I don't think there's much more to say than to try and find out what kind of players I will be able to use today. Fofana is suspended, but Anel is back from his injury, which brought him off in the last game. But then we need to find someone to put on the bench instead of Fofana. That's Kenneth Taylor. Let's see, we do have a good side on the pitch at the moment, and I think we're going to use these players. Haaland is still not back. He's not back for another 4 days. So we're going to have to do without him. Shouldn't be an extremely big problem, but yeah. I think we're going to go with this team. Let's see and find out what we can do about West Bromwich in the FA Cup. Let's fight for a semi-final position in the FA Cup. Let's go, lads. Let's see, always press. Yes, we can do that. Dressing room. Let's pump our fists. We go with that. Let's skip. And we're off. We are off. Webster, Johnson, Webster, Brooks. Mbappe, Fernand, Bellingham. Don't know who Bellingham tried to reach there, but all right. Paints their goalkeeper. Long ball. De Ligt heading it down to Šeško, to Sancho, to Adeyemi. Trying out there to Lamptey. Back to Sancho. Shoots! Oh! Glory, glory, Man United! It's 1-0. Super start from us. Within the first minute, we're up 1-0. And it's Sancho, Jadon Sancho, scoring the goal. And here we go again. West Bromwich are opponents today in the cup, so yeah. Another fine ball to Adeyemi. Oh, Webster saving it just on the line, finishing line or whatever you say there. Rick has started out good. That's good. Lamptey, Sancho, Lamptey. Close to reaching Šeško there, but no, wasn't to be. Oh, good one. Anel, De Ligt, Fernandes, Anel, Davis, Mbappe, Davis, Anel, Bellingham, Adeyemi, Bellingham, Mbappe on the run. Can he get it? He gets it to Adeyemi, but straight on the keeper. 8 minutes have gone now, and 1-0 for Manchester United. Šeško's there. Oh. Free kick in a dangerous place for West Bromwich, but hit the wall. But can Brian get it in here now? He does, but that's De Gea's ball. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Fernandez trying to get it from Odegaard. It's not the Arsenal player. It's another, and it's not spelled the same. So Lante, Delect, Anel, Davis, Ferdinand, and Ayemi did not manage to win that situation. So West Bromwich keeping the ball at the moment. Come on. We are being a bit unstable, I feel. We're playing good, then we're dropping off, and then we're playing good again, and then we're dropping off. We play a little bit in waves, so to speak, good and bad. Alayemi gets it back. Lante, Mbappe, 2-0. Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. 2-0 against West Bromwich here. And it seems like we're going to reach the semi-final. Wonderful. De Gea, Delict, Ferdinand. Fernandez, I should say. Ferdinand was the old... Oh, Adeyemi is free on goal, and... Oh, it's a bit weird that the goalkeeper didn't come out, but he did well once Adeyemi arrived. Here's another free kick for West Bromwich in a dangerous situation. Ooh, that was a bit dangerous. And it's a corner kick for West Bromwich. We're headed away. It's headed away. Come on, United. Fernandez. Shesko is there, but no, didn't get to it. Mbappe, Fernandez, Bellingham, Fernandez, Bellingham. Sancho gets down. Is that going to be a penalty? The judge think it is, and let's see what the VAR says. They say it's a penalty, so Mbappe will step up here to take the penalty, and that's, what was it, £74,000 that we lost there because Mbappe scored, something like that in his contract, and that's the main reason we have him on the transfers list. We would have loved to kept him, and we are going to keep him if nobody gives us a good deal on him, but having that cash, earning that kind of money, I mean, his basic salary is, if it was 450 or 500,000 pounds, and then having clauses that gives him 200,000-300,000 pounds just because he plays or because he scores and stuff like that. It's just too much money. We can't keep having that. So yeah, we will try to sell him. He's on the transfers list, and hopefully he will be sold this summer. I mean, if Manchester City wants to come back as a power house or a power team, they really should buy him. I feel they should buy Erling Haaland from us as well. That's an... Oh, look at that! That's another player that makes way too much in salary, which bleeding us dry. We need to lose a couple of players with those high salaries. And hopefully our young lads that are coming into the team will be able to replace them. Shesko! 3-0! 3-0, and the first half isn't over yet. It's 4-0, sorry. 4-0. That's beautiful. Adeyemi, long ball to Shesko. And finally, Shesko scores again. He's been on a dry spell for a couple of games, if I'm not mistaken. So that's good. Even though he's been playing quite a few games now since Erling Haaland has been injured, he still hasn't scored. So yeah, Bellingham, Anel, Davis, Mbappe, Davis, Anel, Fernandes, Davis, long ball towards Adeyemi. Adeyemi gets it into Shesko! Benjamin Shesko, it's 5-0. And this should seal the first half here. Oh, should seal the game. We should be winning it. I'm going to see if Nicholas Seiwold is there to replace Jude Bellingham, who is a bit tired. We shouldn't be playing with him when he is that tired. So yeah, interesting, and hopefully a good change. Oh, here they come. De Gea saves it. We're still going with De Gea here in this game. I know the real Manchester United has gotten rid of De Gea. I haven't. I still have him as the keeper. He's a good keeper. Really good keeper, actually. And I felt that we've been having a lot other places we needed to improve instead of changing the goalkeeper. But I also know that we really don't have any great goalkeeper coming up underneath, or maybe Ferguson can become a really good goalkeeper. I really don't know. His potential is quite high, so hopefully he will be replacing David De Gea, because De Gea is getting of age. He is getting up there, and I wonder if we'll have De Gea for one more season or two more season or whatever. I really don't have control on that at the moment. I don't know when his contract runs out, and I don't actually know the exact age of him either. Should be somewhere around 35, and yeah, so it is about time to try and find a new keeper, that's for sure. But yeah, one thing I could do is, of course, give Ferguson more play time and hope that he develops into something really good here. I think we're gonna go. Mbappe gets tired a lot, so I'm gonna go with Rashford there, actually. Oh, Shesko hits the bar. And now we've done all the changes we can do, so now we're just gonna watch till the end. They have half an hour to score at least 5 goals without conceding anything in order to get this to in order for them not to lose. So they still need to make 6 in order to win. Oh, Lamptey, good tackle there. Here we go, Sancho. Adeyemi. Come on, way too... Oh, he goes down. Is it a penalty? It could be. And I don't know if Rashford has come in yet, or if... No penalty. Too bad. Well, the players should be changed now then, if they weren't before. So, yeah. Here we come again. Davis, Anel, Fernandes, Davis, Anel, Seiwold, Anel, Davis, Rashford, Adeyemi, Rashford, Adeyemi. Oh. A lot of our players are really tired now, so that's not good. But yeah, I really wanted Ferguson to get some playtime here in the FA Cup. We were having a lead that I couldn't resist doing that. Dyke coming free with Ferguson, and he misses the goal completely. Anel, De Ligt, Seiwald, De Ligt, Anel. Oh, Dyke steals it. He gets free with Ferguson. Ferguson saves it. A good save from Ferguson. Let's hope that improves his average rating. The better average rating, I think, the better he will be trained this week. And that would be a good thing. Oh, yes. Get it away. Šeško. Adeyemi on the run. Adeyemi finding Rashford. Rashford. Can he get the ball in? No. No. And Ferguson is up to 7.0. That's good. Paradela. Odegaard. Robinson. He gets it in there. And Ferguson grabs that one. Nice, Ferguson. Would be great if he could. Oh, crap. Jadon Sancho is out of it. And we don't have anybody to bring in. So let's see. We're just going to... Can we do it here? Where do we do it? Do we just... We can't replace him. So just confirm changes then. Yeah, he's off. He's not even in the picture here, so he should be off. We have to play with one player less, so I guess Morgan Pearce is going to get a couple of games then. Yeah. He is the natural changing for Sancho when Sancho is out, so just going to have to see how long Sancho will be out for. But I'll guess I'll just see you in the next game. And so we're here, second game of this episode. Now that took some time, 2 weeks without a game, but a lot of internationals. And there's been a takeover at the club as well. So they pumped in a bit of money. So now we are only 4 million back. And yeah, we certainly have some loans taken. Well, that's all right. They took that loan. That's what put us up. Okay, it was a loan that they took. I missed that one. They didn't tell me that they took a loan. So, no, they didn't pump in any money in the club when they took over. Let's see if we can see. Let's see, it's the staff, right? Is it here? And all chairman, Paul Jackson, the directors here. You see there's no Glazers left. Let's hope that's an improvement. In real life, yes, I am one of the pro Glazers out of Manchester United. Yeah, that's just the way it is. A competition here. We've been drawn against Rangers, and if we manage to beat out Rangers, we will be put up against Real Madrid or PSG. So that's interesting. And look at the FA Cup here. There will be a Liverpool derby and a Manchester derby to settle the final. So yeah, that's interesting as well. But for now, we're going to play Tottenham away. We need to win if we are going to have any chance of winning the league. There's only 8 games left to play in the league, and we are 3 points behind. Yes, we're going to face off against Liverpool as well. But as you saw, we are actually having a harder, should I say, a harder sets of games, especially since we have faced, or we're going to face Liverpool as well, or Manchester City, I should say. Liverpool, we will be as hard for Liverpool as we are for Liverpool. So let's see here, or as they are for us. Let's Haaland being back. Let's put him back into the team here. He will not start, but there is of course a very big chance that he will be jumping in. PSG is interested in him. Mbappe, nobody's interested in him yet. But I think we're going to use this. We need to use good players now. And this is going to be a problem because we need to find some way to, should I say, rotate players and stuff like that, because it's going to be a hectic end of the season now. We're in the semi-finals of the FA Cup, and we're in the quarter-final of the Champions League, and every game in the league is important. So yeah, it's going to be a hectic and tough end of the season, and of course we want to protect every competition that we managed to win last season, which was every competition. So of course we're going to fight for this. No gesture then, because I want to go with that. Pick up where you left off. So let's kick off. And Tottenham starts. Son, Pedro. Now Tottenham has not played as well here as they've done in real life. They're 13s here. Yeah. When I'm recording this, they are actually top of the table in England. So yeah, and it's an international break this week as well. So good for them to be top of the table without Harry Kane. I mean, it would be ironic. Oh, look at that. They were close. It would be a bit ironic if Tottenham were to win the league the first season that Harry Kane isn't there. And just imagine if Bayern Munich would go this season without winning any trophies. That would be weird, wouldn't you? And it would be very ironic. And I think that Harry Kane would... Oh, look at that. Good save, though. I think Harry Kane would be some sort of voodoo guy that nobody would like to have in their team in the future. If that happened, so... But, yeah. No, I'm not saying I hope it. I wish it to hope. Well, wish it to hope. I'm not saying that I'm wishing it will happen. I'm just saying that it would be ironic and a bit weird if that were to happen. I think I like Harry Kane. I think he's a good player, and yeah. So oh, let's look at this. Oh. I would be okay with him winning the Bundesliga. But yeah, I don't want him to win the Champions League though. But that's another question, of course. Well, if United goes out of the Champions League, which it looks like they're going to do after 2 games and 2 losses, so if United go out, I wouldn't be sad if Bayern Munich were to win it, to be honest, of course. Let's see here. Fernandez with the corner. Oh, Chesko was there, but wasn't able to put it towards goal. Ah, Delict. What? Red card? Are you crazy? Not again. Not again, please. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Oh. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Well, we're going to have to do that. And I guess we're going to lose this game as well. And so the... What's that? Why is he red there? Oh, that's weird. Anyway, let's put him there. I guess he's having that positions lighting. Ah. How are we going to do this then? This is not good. Oh well. Such an irritating. That's a second red card. In the second league games in a row. I think they want us to lose. And there they score. Are you kidding me? I think we're going to lose the league, guys. Boys and girls, we're going to lose the league title. And I guess Liverpool will win it again. And the question is, will I be able to keep my job? Things like that could be what gets me fired. I think it would be ridiculous if I get fired for not winning the league after winning it 2 years in a row. But yeah, especially when we been up there fighting for the league title, and to be honest, Liverpool have just been too good this season compared to what they've been other seasons. So yeah. And I think for some strange reason they really do, for me anyway, it really does change extreme. When I get a player sent off, it doesn't matter how I play, 99.9% of the time I am losing the game and I'm conceding a lot of goals, even if I'm faced with a bad team, a really bad team, and I am really dominating the game otherwise until the sending off. So yeah, I think that's weird. I'm just irritated at the moment, getting players sent off 2 games in a row here now, 2 league games in a row I should say. The FA Cup, nobody got sent off, but yeah, if we lose this as well, we're going to be 6 points after Liverpool, and I don't think we're going to be able to put that together. 6 points. I think it's the league title is lost if we lose this. And yeah, that's a problem. We have Manchester City to beat as well. We have to beat 2 top teams. Both. Look at that! Bloody hell! Everything was going so good. It's been disallowed. Thank you. Everything went good until Christmas sometime, and after that it's been one heck of a roller coaster. Playing good, playing bad, playing good, playing bad. This is not funny, I must say. I'm gonna throw my water bottles because I'm mad now. And it looked like Sancho couldn't handle it, so let's bring in Morgan Pierce there then. To see if he can handle it. Oh, yeah, that's 79 points for Liverpool. They are winning their game 1-0 against West Ham. So, yeah. Dang it. Second league game in a row when we are... Oh, come on. Why are we having a harder time defending ourselves in this situation? I don't know. Come on, United. Let's... Oh... It's so sad to see. Oh, good one. Shesko, Mbappe, and oh. Guess we're going to do this as well. And oh, I thought that was a goal. Let's see if Erling Haaland can come in and do something good today. Maybe score a goal for us or something. I would be very happy about that. But yeah, doesn't look like anything is happening at the moment. And I'm pretty sure we have done all our changes. So yeah. Come on. Give me a goal. Liverpool have made it 2-0 against West Ham. Now 3-0 as well. Mendes with the corner. Haaland is there, but couldn't reach it. Fofana. Anel. Mbappe. Fernandes. Mbappe. Fernandes. Bellingham. Oh. Oh, come on. This is... So that's the league title going over to Liverpool. Dang it. I was so hoping that I could retain the league title as well. Here's Haaland through then, and oh, he missed the goal completely. Well, he's been out injured for quite some time, so I understand that he is not in his form to perform. Oh, come on. We lost. It's 1-0 Tottenham. And yeah, we have one more game, I guess, to play this episode. And I guess I'll just see you there. And so we're here. Last game of this episode. It's home against Rangers in the Champions League. I'm still a bit depressed here about the loss against Tottenham. I mean, 6 points. How in God's name are we going to grab 6 points to get close to Liverpool again? Liverpool, who has only one hard game left to play, and that's against us. After that, they have pretty easy games to play. We can take a look at it again. Schedule. Look at this. Watford, Everton, Brentford, Southampton, Burnley, Leicester, Fulham. So quite easy way. I mean, yeah, sure. It's a couple of away games coming up. Watford is away. And then Burnley is away. They have away against us and away against Fulham. So they do have away games, but yeah, those teams should not be a big problem for them. So, yeah. I see Liverpool winning the league here, unfortunately. We wanted to do that. So, but hopefully we can retain the Champions League title and the FA Cup. That's going to be tough as well. Look at this. Liverpool can win a triple. They can win a triple. They're still in the FA Cup, they're still in the Champions League, and they are on their way to winning the league. So, yeah. But let's get into our game against Rangers. And, yeah, as I said, I'm really disappointed at my lads not being able to... of course, I'm very disappointed at Matthias de Ligt being sent off. Now, there's somebody who wanted him, Paris Saint-Germain. He's not one that I want to sell, even though, well, only 240,000. But his contract is running out. Now, he still has 2 years left on it. So, yeah, that should be easy, or calm, I should say. Alphonso Davies is tired. Let's see if Drew Warburton is injured, so he can't play. Skiglia is already in the team, but it looks like Tariq Lamptey can play, so let's put Lamptey in on the right and Skiglia on the left. Wesley Fofana going to be playing together with de Ligt, or is he? He's in need of a rest, so in Anel comes in again. Jadon Sancho is not going to be playing. Bruno Fernandes, we're going to play Stokebridge. Well, Stokebridge has some fitness problem as well. Mbappe, Rashford is coming in there. And, yeah, let's bring on Erling Haaland. What's that? Oh, that's the face. Oh, this is not very fun, I must say. I am actually considering doing this, to be honest. Julian John Guerrero, but I want at least one of them. So Andy Stokebridge on the pitch there, or on the bench there. So I guess this is it. Hopefully we don't need to use any of the substitutes because they're all in some problem or another. No, except for Seiwald. So let's hope that this is a team that can beat Glasgow Rangers. Let's jump into it. And, yeah. Come on, United. We need this. Never press, alright. Come on. Give me a way back. Bellingham. Adeyemi. Figueredo. Arnautovic. de Ligt. This. Lamptey. Well, maybe here at the end of the season, we were shown here that we should have kept Christian Eriksen perhaps for one more season. But yeah, we needed to get rid of him sometime, so I guess it was just one season too early perhaps. Could have had him on the bench while Stokebridge still would have been the main player, but yeah, we can't change anything that has happened. And Morgan Pearce makes it 1-0 for Manchester United here against Glasgow Rangers. Thank you very much. It's hard to find the words after that game against Tottenham, and that after us being pretty much out of the discussion for the league title now, there shouldn't be any doubt about it. Liverpool is going to win the league. They can't lose 6 points. I hope they will, of course. I'm not giving up. I will still do everything I can to win every single competition, but it doesn't feel like we can grab those 6 points and get back at, or should I say, it doesn't feel like the Liverpool's gonna lose more than maximum the game against us. After that, I'm pretty sure that they will win all the other games. So, yeah. Oh, Haaland, pretty close there. I think the injury to Haaland has been hitting us too hard as well. So maybe that's a sign that if we sell him, we're going to have problems next season. We're not ready to get rid of Haaland and Mbappe, I guess. We still need them a while longer because the youth players hasn't developed as well as I was hoping for. But yeah, I mean, if I get good offers for them, I'm going to sell them. Yeah, it's a question if we get any offers for the... Oh, Haaland. Let's see. Anel, Guerrero with a long ball, but no, wasn't very good, that one. Come on. Get the ball. Oh, Barco. It's not very Scottish names, I must say. Well, that's one. Fraser. Oh, good one. Bellingham, Guerrero, Rashford. Rashford on the run. Bellingham. Rashford. Oh, here comes Rashford. Long ball out to Piers Morgan. Or Morgan Pierce, sorry. Yes, Morgan. Adeyemi. Oh, come on. Bellingham, Rashford, Guerrero. Morgan Pierce. He gets it into... Oh, Adeyemi. He did get his head on it, but it wasn't good enough. Not enough with head behind that ball, I guess. Ah, come on, United. Give us a goal or two more so that we can say that this is over. Rashford, Guerrero, Adeyemi, Desciglio, Rashford, Adeyemi, Rashford, and there's Morgan Pierce. And that's his second goal of this, in this game. Nice to see the young lad. And yes, he wasn't offside there, that's for sure. Interesting to see. And yeah. Rangers, I don't know how they got this far, to be honest. I was afraid they were going to shut me up there with a goal, but yeah, it doesn't feel like they should have gone this far in the tournament. But yeah, now they're here, and it seems like we are the better team today, definitely. So that's interesting. Bellingham, he needs to come off. So I guess he's going to be doing that in a little while. I think I'm going to play to the 50 or 55 minutes, and then Bellingham is coming off and Seiwald will come in. 50 minutes. Yeah, he's coming off now. Seiwald coming on. That's good. Lamptey. Seiwald, Pierce. Seiwald. Oh, Desciglio, Lamptey, Seiwald, Lamptey. Can he get it in? He did. And there is Karim Adeyemi! Oh, thank you. Karim Adeyemi. 3-0. And yes, the Skiglio is also tired, but Lamptey is more important to keep. So I'm going to do something here now. That is, we're going to do changing these out here and then bringing Alphonso Davies in there to rest Tariq the rest of the game. Here comes Adeyemi. He gets it in. Ooh, Morgan Pierce was there, but yes. We have another change to be able to do. Haaland is going to come off. And, oh, we don't have any striker on the bench here. I think I'm going to bring in Stockbridge and I'm going to go into... Oh, here comes Coltrane. Oh, it goes past that one and there's Guerrero. Thank you. Long ball towards Haaland. Pierce. Here comes Pierce. Long ball towards Haaland again. Back to Pierce. To Seiwald. Rashford is there and there's the next goal. 4-0 for Manchester United here. But it's going to be a VAR check and it's awarded. Thank you very much. Haaland to Pierce. To Seiwald, and Seiwald finding Rashford there. Shooting on a volley. Very nicely done. And yeah, I'm waiting for... Yeah, you don't have to show it too many times here. And that's the VAR or the offside control. And yeah. What is going on here? What is going on here? Get it? We have scored a goal. There should have been a break there. Come on, I want to pull him a bit. Haaland! Oh! Yeah, we're going to go through with the tactical changes there, and we're going to go in here, and we're going to put him... Come on. No, I don't want him to change with him. I want to get him in between there, like that. Yes, thank you very much. And then he's going to play box to box as well. We can even do this and have box to box here. And have him play as a deep lying defending playmaker. And yeah, he's going to have to play a bit on the left side up there. So now we're playing with 5 midfielders. It should really be a bit quiet from the Rangers, because they shouldn't be able to do anything to us now. Desquiglio goes down. Sanchez is risking a red card here now. He's off. So he won't be playing for Rangers in the return game either. Liverpool have 2-0 against Barcelona. Salah and Robertson have scored for Liverpool. Oh well. It's up to us to stop Liverpool from winning the triple, that's for sure. Rashford, injured as he is, comes running. Adeyemi. Oh! But you know what? An injured Rashford. Can I take him off? I can't take him off here, so let's go in on the tactics and see if we can bring him off here. Come on. Isn't there some way I can take him off the pitch? I'm pretty sure I've seen that. Is it here? Yeah, take off. There it was. And the game is over before I found out. Alright, alright. It's and it was the last game of this episode, so just gonna go through here and have a little summary of and have a look on what is coming up in the next episode and so on and so forth. And yeah, I'm a bit Soon dominant win. Continue to back officials. Rashford is injured, but is only out for 1 to 2 days. Racing fitness concern on a couple of players. Pierce on form. I'm going to praise him. Put my arms on. Around goal. Neymar. So it's big money move to PSG for Haaland. To Haaland. All right. They will they offer me a lot of money? 110 million? Well, I guess I'll have to take that. Yes, and yeah, let's have a look at it now. Finances to start. Almost 6 million in the red, which isn't good, of course. Club vision. They are disappointed, even though I have lots of, like, Morgan Pierce. I'm pretty sure he's even come. It's not a youth player that I've bought in. It's a youth player that came up from the youth intake and stuff like that. So yeah, very weird. But they are pleased with most of my things. But yeah, it's winning the league is, of course, current out here. We have disappointing in the win the Premier League. So not even the board is believing in the fact that I'm going to win it. So yeah, not much you could do about that. Not much to see here. Competition, we can see Liverpool being top of the table. They don't have the goal difference that we have. So if we can get those 6 points and catch up with Liverpool, we will surpass them. But there's, yeah, it's going to be hard. Let's go for the schedule to see what games we have in the next episode, which is, oh, that's horrible. We have the Rangers game. Then we have the FA Cup semi-final against Manchester City. And then we have Leicester in the Premier League. Leicester, who is actually playing, they are 6th in the league. So they are a top team. I think they're even higher than City. City is 7th in the league. So, yeah, we have a tough schedule left to play. Sheffield United, we should manage. Villa shouldn't be a problem. Brentford could be a tough one. Wolves shouldn't be a problem. But, yeah, we do have some problems left. Let's have a look at those teams, where they are in the league, the league teams that they have left to play. Like Watford. Watford is 18th. They should win that game without any problems. Brentford, 9th. They should win. Southampton, 19th. Of course, they should win that. Burnley, 15th. Of course, they should win. Leicester, 6th. That could be a little problem. Fulham, 13. They should win that without a problem. So, in my hope is that we win every game we have left, and that we catch up 3 points when we win, and hopefully Leicester can win against them. But looking at it, the toughest team that they have besides us is Leicester, and they're going to play them at home. So they are, of course, big favourites to win the league, unfortunately. So, yeah, a bit sad. And it's the sending offs that has ruined us, I would say. Looking at the 2 losses here, the loss against Chelsea and the loss against Tottenham, those 2 games, the sending offs were just devastating for us, and there was no way back, unfortunately. But I do hope you have enjoyed this episode. Do like, subscribe, and leave a little comment. Stay safe out there, have heaps of fun, and I'll just end with bye 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 bye.